Thanks for coming over. Appreciate you showing up, people. Gotta grab my water real quick. And my tablet's right behind the camera here. Now the charger cord's getting stuck on the stand. There we go. Hey y'all, thanks for coming by. Hopefully people start showing up. I'm just getting pretty frustrated over YouTube just making excuses when I call them on their garbage. They just keep making excuses. What's up? Actually, Matthias Yoder was first, at least according to what I see. Hey, what's up? Hello, guys. 5 of you. Appreciate y'all coming by. How's it going? 5 of you in the chat. Awesome. What's up, Liberty? Mr. Quarenio. I forgot how to pronounce that. Appreciate you coming by. Howdy, says Liberty. Hello, bud. HG, howdy. AT, and yeah, Matthias. Yes, sir. So, what you guys going tonight? What you guys got going? Hey, TDK. Sorry, I've been missing the lives. I've been feeling like crap. I've been feeling bitter, but I'm not over Millis. There you go. Any toys? Not since the Desert Eagle 9mm that I bought. Oh, when was that? Here, I need to put this thing on silent here real quick. About, what, a month and a half ago? Currently sipping Pedialyte. Uh-oh. That's not good, Matthias. Dirt living, my friend. Dirt? Who's Dirt? Hey, Maya, how's it going? Thanks for coming by. I just saw you over there in outdoor, what's it called? Real Ones Outdoor Adventures or something like that? Real Ones Outdoor something? Yeah, you got 600. Wasn't it 600 subscribers? I think so, if I recall. I think that's what you're excited about over there on the channel. I was over there. I think it's called Real Ones Outdoor or something. Anywho, stuff is the only reason I'm actually feeling better. There you go. Yeah. I was gifted a G2 9mm. Okay, a G2C? Or is it G2 something else? I heard of the G2C. That's the Taurus. Real Outdoors Living. There we go. That's it. I knew it had real and outdoors in there. Just couldn't remember the whole exact thing. Yeah, you're over there too. Oh, I've had it. I've had it, Liberty. I had it like shortly after I got the Pew Pew. I just haven't put it in. G2C. There you go. Yeah. No, I need to get some 16th-inch punches and punch out the pins. I also should get a hockey puck, like what you use for gunsmithing, and set the pistol on it and punch out the stuff. Yeah, it's probably, you got your 600 subscribers, right, Amaya? I think so. I think that's why. Probably. Unless you're excited about something else. Yes, yeah, that's what I figured it was. Yeah, one of these days I need to get myself a 16th-inch punch and put that little freedom thingy in there. I've never had any problems with my G2C, but I'm not a fan of the trigger. Yeah, that's kind of how a lot of guns are, honestly. Triggers. Reached earlier, yep. Just like locks, honestly, they don't have the greatest of triggers, but the rest of the gun's pretty good. Other ergonomics aren't my favorite. 10 or so hockey pucks you can have. Like for working on firearms, that type of hockey puck. I'm not meaning like ones for like ice skating. They're the same size. I think they call them pucks. And they have like grooves and holes in them where you set your firearm on top and punch them out. Punch out your pins and whatnot. I hit 500 subs New Year's. Awesome. TDK says, oh, okay. Yeah, I don't mean actual hockey pucks. They just call them pucks. Michael live tomorrow to celebrate. No, sharing my heart. There you go. Have you gone live yet, Amaya? I can't remember. Or will this be a first? Well, yeah, you hit 500. Duh. It usually takes... you have to wait until it goes through fully. It takes a little bit sometimes. At least for me, I think it took a day or two for it to finally figure out what it needed to do. Which if you got a little bit ago, that'd be nice. Went live before you. Okay. because you have to have 500 subs. At least that's how it used to be to go live. Isn't it? No, it's only 50. It's 500 for monetization. That's it. 500 for monetization and 3,000 watch hours. It takes a day for me. Yep. Next goal for me is 1,000 by April 1st. Liberty, I don't get it. I have gotten about, I don't know, 50 subscribers in the last, no, actually it says in the last 28 days I've only got 17 subscribers. But my subscription count is exactly the same as it was a month ago. It goes up 2 or 3, goes down 2 or 3, up 2 or 3, down 2 or 3, even though I've gotten 17 in the last 28 days. I used to get 100 to 150 every live. Yeah. 284 subs. I hit 300, lose 16 every time. Yep. Right now, YouTube doesn't like anybody. And so I've been fighting to get 8,000 subscribers for literally a month or month and a half. And I called YouTube upon it and I said, hey, what's going on? I said, I get subscribers, nothing's changing. Oh, that's just how it is. Nothing's wrong with it. No. Look, I am 98% down on my subscribers from 28 days ago. 98% down. Almost 100% down on my subscribers. I said, what's going on? What's going on? It makes no sense. Oh, that's normal. There's nothing going on. Bunch of garbage. You're the only one that accepts me in your lives. Oh, interesting. See, I got 68 in the last, yeah, I know, TD. And the other thing is they kept saying, oh, we're not shadow banning you. I said, look at this graph. Look at the graph. I used to get 400, 500 something thousand views a week. Now I'm getting, maybe 1,000, 2,000-3,000 a week. It's like way, way less. What's up, Markina? So I'm kind of getting frustrated over YouTube because I love chatting with you guys and spending time with friends on the YouTube channels and whatnot. But if I'm not getting hardly any return, it's like, it's a lot of time spent in the evenings to, for the channel, and hardly any returns or none. Let's see, checking in for algorithms. Thank you, Carpedium. Markina, Andrew, thanks for coming. When was the last time the Arms Room streamed? Micah, I'm not sure. He might have got something again. Who knows? Thanks for coming by the way. Double tap them screens, guys. 11 of you in the chat, but only 7 likes. Mind giving it a thumbs up, please? But yeah, YouTube really took a dive. Like, I was shadow banned for 3 months, but I would still get about, I don't know, 3,000 views in total when I used to get between 8 and 35,000. Now I'm getting 180 to 350 per 2-hour live. That's all. Yeah, it's just, yuck. Gotcha, says Carpe Diem. Sorry to hear even bigger YouTubes who deal with weapons have these issues from Skull Crime, Brandon. Yeah. Yeah, they are, unfortunately. You just hit 500. Nice. Now you guys need to get watch hours, which unfortunately right now YouTube is not going to give you. Unless you're doing something really dumb that everybody loves and they only push that content. Either dance with nothing on hardly, or do some dumb things with rubber bands and watermelons. Chuck Norris Low. Hey, there you go. What's up, Access? I'm able to follow you on Twitch, but there's no option to subscribe, so I'm able to watch your Twitch stream but not interact. You should be able to, Liberty. That's weird, because to interact, you just need to follow. Subscribe is if you want to... It's kind of like subscribing is like a membership. In that respect, it's different. What happened to show us your guns? As soon as you turn this, like, I tried it, like, YouTube hates us right now when we show guns. And so sometimes we show them, sometimes we don't. Unfortunately, I used to get, 300-400 people in here at once. Now I'm lucky to get 10. Like, I have 10 in here. I just went up to 11 for a teeny bit and dropped down because YouTube don't like this stuff anymore. As soon as Gemini runs YouTube now. And so it's like, we're going nowhere. It's not worth our time being on YouTube right now. And I feel bad for people who are just starting with gun stuff, let alone I do have a second channel, but that thing's going nowhere either. Will invite me to your live. People tell me I can't be in they live because they think I'm 14, but I'm 20. You can tell by your picture, not that. Did you hear about Joe? Which Joe? There's a few of them. As in like the Jimny show, that one? I should get a 3-in-a-win mag for hunting. Oh, I should? Maybe. I have a 338 Lapua. Joe Mama. Yeah, my mama. Real Outdoor Living just went live again. Oh, and I hadn't been on there in a while because it wasn't notifying me. And here he's just an outdoor channel. And I hopped back on today and I noticed, oh, he shaved his beard off. It's growing back though. Liberty, is it like no one can see your comments on Twitch? He says he can't respond, which someone else said they have that issue too, but interacting's free. The subscribe, like follows free. If you follow, or even like some are, you have to be followed only. And to be able to interact. I don't know how mine's set up because I'm still learning Twitch. But the other thing is their subscribe is like if you want to like join as a member is pretty much what that is on Twitch. Can you make my name blue? I don't really need any more moderators right now. What's up, J-Dog? If I was full blown like I was before, Marquina, where I'd get 200-300 people here at once, I need like 4 or 5 or 6, moderators in here at once. But when it's like this, 1 or 2 are fine. No one can see my comments on chat on Twitch. Huh. So you have messaged me on there, Liberty? Favorite color is yellow. There you go. Nice. Any updates on the washer? Yes, I got the parts for it. I put in the agitator pieces, the little paws. I just need to do the paws, not the whole kit. But then the part for the latch on the lid wasn't the same one that the picture showed. I said, hey, I specifically bought the one that's exactly the same brand as the OEM. Arclee or something like that. It arrives and it doesn't say that. It's some made in China like I bought that was broken. And they're like, well, sorry, we don't push it as an OEM product. I said, yeah, but look at your picture. It's an OEM picture. That's false advertisement. I said, this is the second one. Now, it'll probably work. But I said, you guys need to change your advertisement. That's false advertisement. That's not good. Watch out for the news ham calling delivering legal documents. Told them their officer better have level 4 body armor. Can you say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious or something like that? It's been a while since I've said that one. Expialidociosis. It's been a while. What's this? Comments on Twitch. Oh, that one I already read. Let's see. Everyone is awesome. No, Liberty says yes. Try to respond in chats on your Twitch stream, but no one seems to see it. It must be a setting on your end, I would think, but maybe not. If you come to Alaska, it's really snowy here, and you can hunt moose here in Canada, but here Alaska has big moose. They do, yeah. Hey, what's up, Papa Pew Pews? We got 11 people in the chat, only 9 likes. Could you 3 that haven't liked, please double tap? There we go, we got a like. Thank you. Papa, how you doing, buddy? Did you go live today, Papa Pew Pews? If you did, guess what? I didn't know. YouTube didn't tell me. Like always. J-Dog's told me. Hey, Brookside, how's it going? Yellow, my favorite color. Okay. What's the protection difference between a level 3 and a level 4? Well, they also have a level 3A, I think it's called, too, which can do 30-6. But I don't think armor piercing. Level 4 might be able to. Black and blue. There you go. And red all over. Poor guy. Got in a fight. Went live like an hour or so ago. See, pop-up pew-pews? I never got it. No idea. I'm thinking of deleting my Twitch account, starting over. That might be it. Maybe if it's an old one. Or is it new? If it's new and you don't have any followers, might as well just restart it. Who knows? But yeah, pop-ups. I never got that. It's new. Yeah, if you only have 1 or none followers, just start a new one. I don't know how you get rid of it though, unless you use a different. I'm not sure how you do that. Oh, excuse me. Did you ever shoot a 50 BMG? I have not. I'm on my lunch break. Been swamped today. I forget. What do you do, J Dog? I can't remember. The minimum for level 4 stopping 1 AP. They're at 6. Heard that somewhere. Possibly level 4. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it can stop AP rounds of a 30-aught. Janitor. Okay. A janitor. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to stop like 50 armor piercing or anything faster than 30-06 if it was AP. What's up, Adams? Adam Seibert. Princess, welcome back. See, we were at 11. We just had 2 more people come in. How come it didn't go to 13? Don't know. Let's see here. Actually, we do know. Gemini, please be nice to us. Please. The algorithms to YouTube. You have an M1 that shoots 30-06. Awesome. 14 people in the chat. Thank you guys for coming in. J-Gog is a cleaning type. Wink, wink. Okay. I have to put my dog down. Aw, I'm sorry about that, Adam. Is it health-wise, or did it get injured too bad on something? Because that would tear me up if I had to put my one dog down. Well, both of them, really, but I got the other M1. Oh, the M130? What year, Macreen? What year? Oh, yeah. What year's your M1? The Grand. He had cancer. Oh, I'm sorry about that, buddy. Yeah, one of my friends had a pit bull that was his buddy for years, and he had like some growths on it. Let's just say like tumors, and some of them were cancerous, so they had to put him down. A 56. There you go. What other M1 do you have? An M1 Abrams tank? Probably not. An Abrams. See, Adam, thanks for coming by, bud. And I'm sorry about your dog. Looking at this new auto ordnance M1 Hiroshima. It's nice. There you go. Hiroshima. Yeah, that's an interesting name for that. Sweet. Mine's. Oh, wow. Yours is a pre-World War II. Or is that when World War II started? 39. 39 or 40. I can't remember. Yeah, I'll look it up. Yeah, I haven't heard of that one. Auto ordnance Hiroshima. My grandpa fought in Hiroshima and Tarawa in World War II in the Marines. Grandfather passed away, unfortunately. Recently, Amaya? I've had both my grandpas pass away, both sides. One was in 2016. I took care of him for a month before he passed. And then the other one was about 3-4 years ago. 80th anniversary edition. There you go. 1941 for the USA. Okay. Hey, what's up, Buster? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you coming by. I'm talking my Marshall amp back guitar Saturday tomorrow. Getting rid of my Xbox, so I'll go into the toy store. Shh. Oh, yeah, I saw you playing that Marshall. Is it not working right? World War II technology started in 39. There you go. Last November. Oh, that was not long ago. I'm sorry. What's up, Full Throttle? Good evening. He says, good evening, sir. Welcome, Full Throttle. Thank you for coming by. 16 people in the chat. That's a record. We have not had that many in a long time. If we could pass 20, that'd be even more rare. Sorry. My throat's still a little rattly. It is, I just impulse got it and went and want my 5 cheeseburgers back. That thing was 500? My hello. I hope it wasn't that much. That'd be a lot. That would be a lot of money. And YouTube, look at this right here. See that sign? It says not for sale ever. Yeah, huh? Jerome, do you know anything about the Colt 1908 vest pockets? I might have seen some of them on Forgotten Weapons. Send you and J-Dog pics in a few 12 cheeseburgers. I don't think that's bad. Yeah, you're right, because most of them are 2. About 2K. The guns do you have at the wall? Hey, Mason. Those are lever actions. All Winchesters with the top one. And then up over there, let's see if I can get the stand up for you guys. Oh, my cord's getting short here. What do I have battery-wise? 94%. We're fine. Up over here, we have a whole bunch of stuff sitting there. And YouTube, that white sign says the same thing, not for sale. Army, you really helped me reach high. I hope so. Let's see. These aren't guns on the wall. They are table legs. Hey, what's up, DeBoss? Wow, they actually pushed it out to you, surprisingly. Thank you for coming by, buddy. I have not gotten your alerts for any shorts or anything, or lives. I'm sorry I haven't been on. It's just YouTube right now. You're probably dealing with the same garbage with Gemini. Thanks for coming by. I really appreciate it. You sent me pics, Papa. There you go. The M1 Grand started production in 37. Used gas trap system to 41. The gas ports was implemented. There you go. Do I have an AK-47? I do. It's right there. Right. Where's my finger? There. Right there. Do you know what M1 that's cheaper in 3.6? The other M1 that were... They have to choose the M1 that's cheaper in 30. Are you talking about the M1A? The modern one that's 30.6? That's an M1A. Or no, that's a 308. Sorry. What's up, Papa? Yep, I might go live tomorrow. There you go. I need to go to bed. Thanks for coming by, Mason. We haven't posted much because of how busy we've been with Christmas. More coming, though. Awesome. What's up, Hayden? How's it going? Thank you for coming by. You notice when I pointed my camera that way, the count of people dropped. It went to 8. Blue's your favorite. Awesome. That's my favorite color, too. Blue's my favorite. What's up, beautiful Earth? No, the M1 carbine. Didn't I say that already? I said the M130, which is the carbine. And you said, no, not that one, a different one. Same thing. Blue's a great color. Awesome. Yep, I love blue. If you look through my closet, most of my shirts are blue. Yes, sir. I guess I call the M130 the same thing as the M1 carbine. It's called the carbine 30. I've never shot one. Also, tomorrow's my birthday. Awesome. You said, no, that was another time. A while ago, AT. Up higher, when he first said he had 2 different A1s. M1s. I said, you have the M1 30. And he said, no, another one. Then recently I said the M1A1. Let's see, I want to look for a bolt gun. If they have the 300 Win Mantica, I might get that. There you go. Not the same thing. Yeah, it is. As far as I know. An M130? It's the carbine. It's a 30 caliber. Glory Adios. What's up? What's up, Brantley? You must be thinking M1 Grand, maybe. No, earlier, see, now we're getting all mixed up because everybody's talking about everything. He said he had an M1. I said, what, a Grand? And he pretty much said yes. And then he said he had another one. I said, well, so you must have the M130. And he said, no. Then he said, it's the carbine. Well, carbine is the 30. Anyways, do you have to go just dropping by to say hi? Thank you. Appreciate it. Unless I'm mistaken, isn't the M130 a carbine? Never heard of the M1 carbine referred to as the M130. I have many a times. Because it's a 30, that's what it shoots. A 30 carbine. Some people just call it M130. Some people call it M130 carbine. Some people call it M1 carbine. Baby, I'm daft. I'm a little daft upstairs. I don't know why. Same liberty, yep. Let freedom reign. Right, M1 carbine is 30, and M1 Garand is 30.6. Yes. And then the M1A, or M1A1, wherever they call it, use a 308. M1A, I think it's called. And they're actually not that accurate. I thought about getting one, but they're kind of pricey. And they're not very accurate. I don't know about the grands. They're probably a little more accurate, maybe, if the barrel's not worn out. M14 or M1A? I'd probably get an M14. For one, they're cheaper if you get them, Hey, what's up? Compliant Armory, how's it going? How's life in California? I heard you had some good news. Hopefully it stays, right? I know. I was like, yeah. Yeah, unconstitutional. They say that open carry in California banning it is unconstitutional. I like that. And when he's a short M14. Got the one old gun that shoots 9mm. Okay, a lot of guns shoot 9mm. I'm getting a Chinese M14 clone. Ahmed by Polytech. Super excited. There you go. You don't want to test it until it stays. Yeah, true that. What's up, Reloads? Appreciate you coming by. What's up? Great to see you on. Awesome. Thank you, buddy. I take it you probably do reloading yourself. I do a little bit. I do my 338 Lapua, my 32 by 20 Winchester, my 25-20, and then I make my own 25 rimfire out of 17 WSM. You cut the kip off and do all this stuff. I get a Bola M14 from Atlantic Firearms. Bought one. It's the most accurate semi-auto rifle, even my ARs. Nice. So I have a Sega 12 clone behind me. That's from from Atlantic Firearms. You get a gun 1892 or older in Kelly. I'm not sure how that works. See, most states recognize anything from 1898 and older as an antique, and it doesn't need registered. California, I don't know. It's been a while, man. How you been? What's up, ZM Hunt? I've actually been live quite often. It's just YouTube hasn't been pushing our content. We have not gotten over 16 people in this live. Just hit 16 for a teeny bit. Most of our lives have not gotten over 16. I don't know if we've hit 20 in like a month or more. Starting a podcast channel, doing stuff with Twin Gen 22, Ken Rod, etc. Okay. Yeah, I saw you in Ken Rod's the other night. In Twin Gen, yeah, he comes in and out here too. I've never had Ken Rod. Have I at all? Maybe 3 times I've had Ken Rods in my life. Ever. Apparently it's not about but whether or not it's a cartridge gun or not. Oh, the cartridge gun. That's true to a point, but I have a rifle over here that's an 1895. It's a cartridge gun, but it's an antique, so it doesn't need registered. Wouldn't be surprised if California made you register a Daisy Red Ryder. Coming up soon, right? What do you think about 9mm Glocks? They are one of the best all-around, pun intended, bulletproof firearms. Now, they're the best? No. Are they the nicest trigger? No. Best ergonomics? No. Are they the nicest looking? No. But all around, they're one of the best firearms there are, even though I don't really care for them. I have a 10mm, a Glock 20. Cartridge fire gun older than 1992 still has to go through the background check. Well, yeah, 92, obviously. Waiting periods. YouTube, bunch of leftists never push gun channels unless you got 1 million subs. Beautiful. Mine used to. I used to get 35,000 to about 10,000 views per 2-hour live. And I used to get about 150 to 300 subscribers per 2.5-hour live. As soon as I got monetized, and they gave me, not quite as soon as I got monetized, but pretty close after I got monetized, they kept picking on me all the time that I was touching stuff. And that, every time you get hit by YouTube, they always drop your views. They say, oh no, it's not. The graph shows every time they accuse you of something and you lose. I've never won but one. Every time it drops. And especially when they tell you have a strike. Then it really gets you. And, of course, they accuse me of all this stuff that I did nothing. I give them all the proof, and they're like, yes, you have the proof, but you still did it. So it has to be black powder. Not sure. There's different rules, I guess. He goes live many times a day. He's trying to get his numbers up. Oh, Ken? He's trying to hit 12,000, I think. I like the 911s. I've got one. Seems like something changed. Oh, yes, it did. Beautiful. About 3-4 weeks ago, Gemini has overtaken YouTube's algorithms. Ever since then, I was still shadow banned, but I still got about 3,000 views per live. and about maybe 30 subscribers per live. As soon as Gemini took over about 3 weeks ago, it's dead as a doornail for all religious content, all 2A content, and a lot of other channels too. They feel nice in your hands. Yes, they do. 15 or 15, I choose error 10 because error 2 through 8 and the 5 or 6. Marcanina, it depends what I want. Okay, makes sense. Yep. Yeah, it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. Let's put a little poll up here, guys. It's like I've been fighting for 8,000 subscribers for about a month and a half, and I'm exactly the same subscribers, actually less than when I first started. The highest we got was 7,736. We've never gotten any higher. We just keep dropping, even though I've been getting subscribers. Makes no sense. I messaged them and showed them charts, and they're like, there's nothing wrong. I said, no, there's a glitch in the system. I get all these subscribers, and my account's not even moving. No, it's fine. There's nothing more we can do. It's like, no, it's a YouTube glitch. There's no way that I'll get 20, 30 subscribers, and they all disappear, and I end up losing them after that, even lower than what I had before. Let's see here. Let's see here. I'm writing a poll up for you guys. Let's see here. I'm just doing a poll for you guys here. No, we don't have one of those, remember? Let's see. Pokemon guy? I don't do Pokemon. Thank God I'm in Georgia. I can do just about what I want. Same here. I've seen some channels get 3K in one night, like Wenzel, TCG, whatever that is. The most I ever got was 400 something in a night, but I did like a 4-hour live that day. Floating Heart, thank you. Like and subscribe, says Elijah. Thank you, bud. Welcome, by the way. Let's see here. The ones you don't have to worry about anything with the ones that are technically considered muzzleloaders, cat ball, flintlock. That's true. What's up, Paul Wick? Sorry, if you've been doing lives, my friend, Mr. Paul, I have not gotten any notifications if you've been doing them. I'm sorry. I would love to be on your channel. Like I always support the brothers. You guys know that I'm always on for you guys, but if I don't get notifications, it's not me being negligent. Unfortunately, I don't get them all the time. Let's see here. We know we don't, Willow. What's the best gun for deer? What's that real one mag drop? Him and I have been trying to get to 8,000 for a little while. Me longer because his took off and held longer, which I'm happy for him. But then we're both at this standstill trying to get to 8,000. Appreciate you coming by, buddy. I used to be the same as Ken Rods, and then I got shadow banned for 3 months, and then his took off, and then he's been shadow banned for about a month. Captain Hook, how's it going? Let me count my last one. I've been busy, I try to do the same. Yeah, I caught your Twitch one. I know you did a Twitch the other day. Let's see here. Real one says, we will be there, brother, no doubt. Eventually, right? Eventually. It's just for me, real one, I'll gain like 15, 20 subscribers. And it goes back down to exactly what it was before or less. I'll gain 15 or 20 subscribers, goes back down to what it was. Like it doesn't even actively change, or I'll get even lower. And it's like, what's going on? It's like, doesn't even show it on the graph or nothing. It's like a glitch. I've always wanted to shoot 1911, so I voted 1911. There you go. Clark 17 is the lead of the vote. Yeah, I could put 19, but they're about the same. Riley says, hey, Paul, good to see you. What's up, real one? Good to see you as well. Awesome. Poor Beretta and Canic. Nobody's voting on them. Poor guys. Yeah, YouTube be tripping. Especially the last month, because Gemini overtook the algorithms, and that's when it took a huge dive. Because I used to still, even when I was shadow banned, I would get about 3,000 views. Now I get 150 to 380. Yeah. Brantley, what's up? Glock's better than 1911. We're going to start throwing fists here. I subscribe to you, Paul Wick. Awesome. Yeah, guys, go ahead and subscribe to each other. Reloaders, go ahead and subscribe to Real One if you haven't. Is there anyone on here who isn't subscribed to Jerome? I think see, that's the thing. The only content that's getting pushed is subscribers. Non-subscribers, once in a blue moon, I get somebody. So that's why I don't get any subs. And the ones I get are from either shorts or videos. All those are great weapons. Yep. Chris says, yeah, it is better. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate you too, boy. Boy, brother. Sorry. I meant to say I appreciate you too, brother. Messed up. Will do, bro. There you go. Yeah, it's just strange. I don't know. I hope it eventually changes. It's interesting, like lots of channels are having issues with Gemini, so they're taking a huge hit. And to me, that'll show a big enough chunk out of YouTube's money they get. Because when you got, 300-400 people in here, there's going to people donate. But if you only have 15 or 12, nah, probably not. Reloaders, much love, so back. There you go. What's up, LP? Why don't you stand and show off your guns anymore? LP, because YouTube doesn't like it. As soon as I start showing those, I'll drop to 0 or 3 or 4 people on here. It's crazy. We're trying to keep on their good side too, LP, because YouTube gave us a strike for no reason. And I pled it and pled it and pled it. And they kept saying, you did it. You have proof that you didn't do it, but you did it. And so I have to be off their naughty list until March something. And so I've been a little bit hesitant of showing things off as much. You got 31 likes. Yep. I want to get enough subs to get Shadow Man. Yeah, I know, right? Crisis averted. Wife moved my gun safe keys. Just found them. Uh-oh. Subscribe to everyone. Awesome. Yes. I think my dog Canella was scratching the door for some reason. Oh. All right, you guys can go look at this stuff. Why is it sinking down still? There we go. Let's switch this around. That sucks. Yep. So we just got this for the channel, guys. A Steady V3 Ultra Hohem. These are normally like $220, and it was on sale for $160, I think. I had a gimbal before, but it was brand new. Never used it. I thought it was a tracking one, but it wasn't. Yeah, it's Canella, the cinnamon dog. You scratching the door? Thought she was. Let's see. Nice pick. Thanks. Yeah, this one. See, this one's. They have the X3 and then a V3 and a V3 Ultra. The V3 Ultra has the removable remote. It's barely more expensive. I had a DJI, but it didn't track, and it was only like $60. I returned it because I didn't realize it wasn't a tracking one. I like that. I need something like that. Yeah, it'll work really good for like when I'm hiking and I want to walk past the camera. It'll follow, and then while I'm shooting, it'll track me. What I do like about 360 Live or whatever it's called, they have a tracking setup. Instead of having the accessory camera, it docks through your phone if you have an Apple only, though, and it'll use the camera off the phone. But if you don't have an Apple, which I don't have, it's kind of useless, and you have to get the accessory camera if you get the 360 brand. What's up, Eastern? Looks a lot like my DJI. Yeah, it does. Yeah, they kind of do. Let me see if I can open it up here. Let's see here. Thanks for coming by, Eastern. So we got a knife here. YouTube, this is not an accessory to a firearm. It is a knife. We aren't touching anything that is not wrong. It's perfectly legal to touch a knife on YouTube. And as that sign says, not for sale. Okay, YouTube, you hear that? I think my knife needs sharpened. There we go. What's up, Carpe Diem? I know, right? I know, huh? David, how's it going? How many rounds do you need for a good day at a range? If you're saying like 9 mil? If you don't want to go all gung ho, I would say like 300. What's up, Jared? Jed Henderson, I'm back. Thanks for coming by. People really want to see your guns. You should start streaming on Twitch. I am streaming on Twitch. Unfortunately, not. I have 30 or 31 followers over there. Guys, yeah. Let me put that here. I know not everybody voted, but guys, if you could follow me on Twitch, I'd appreciate it because you can actually touch firearms over there. Let me put that on here. It's the same as this, Desert Armory and More. Desert Armory and More. All right. And there we go. If you guys could, because the only reason why I got Twitch was so you can touch firearms and do lives on there. I usually go about 3 times a week on there. Do you store your ammo in ammo cans? I have 1 metal ammo can with some ammo in it and like 4 plastic ones. Some I use for ammo, some I use for other stuff. Most of my ammo is just in boxes. Right there. Okay, I'm going. Okay, bye. God bless. See you, Macarena. Sorry. 911 is just better. Than a Glock? Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, it won pretty good. Finally, we had Canik and Beretta on there. Got some Canik. I don't have any. Oh, Keltex. I don't. Welcome, Porch Monkey. Do you have any Keltex? I do not. That's a brand I don't have. I don't have that or Brunelli or Browning. Just be careful, though, because I got banned the other day. Doing what? I mean, I did, too. They banned me for a whole week, even though I had all the proof. Let's see here. Or you mean on Twitch? Did you get banned on Twitch? Because like I've done a lot of stuff on Twitch. I've did multiple stuff on there. I mean, it doesn't say you can't. It says that you need to do it in an orderly fashion where no one's in danger. So make sure, yeah, everything's got to be unloaded. An MRC-30 and a PRMC. For how long? Because, I mean, it doesn't say you can't. It says that if you do, it has to be in a safe manner. So I have all mine unloaded, and I go over the firearm safety and explain to them that, you know, what firearm safety is and that everything's empty. That's weird. Like, for how long? Yeah, that's a first. I haven't heard of that. That's the first I've heard of that. I know you were on Twitch the other day. Was that the same time I was on? Probably was your last time you were over there. Anyways. Oh, I was going to open up that thingy some more, but yeah. I checked a few chambers and one was loaded, but everything was safe. I was indoors alone, but 7 days. 7-day ban as well. Is it because it was loaded? That could be why. Yeah, all mine have been empty, and I show they're all empty. And usually I go over the 4 safety rules of gun and firearms before I start. Come on, Canilla. Canilla, back away. Back away, Nella. Yeah, that's probably the only reason why, because in their mind that wasn't being safe. And possibly, at the same time, that's if you're handling it, yeah. Canella, no, you just got in here. But of course, the live on YouTube, you're not allowed to touch them anyways. It's gone nowhere, Zero. I haven't done anything with it. Which is better, Glock clone, PSA dagger, or Stoker AT9C? I don't know that much about either. I've heard more about the dagger more, but I hear some of the Stokers that they're coming out with are pretty good. I'm going to head out. Okay, see you, Elijah. Thanks for coming by. Say goodbye, Canella. Say goodbye. He's like, I'm not going anywhere. No, you're not. Let's see here. You wanted to come in, Canella? I'm assuming so, but I showed everything was empty, but it was early on. They let me go for an hour, then cut me mid-sentence. That's like YouTube. And then where they say the boo-boo was isn't even where you say anything anyways. At least when it comes to offering firearms to somebody with ching ching. Oh, Canela. Oh, Canela. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, good old girl. Yeah, the one time they let me go like 2.5 hours or 2 hours on YouTube, and then they pulled it and sit at 15 minutes and something. I did something. That's just dumb. Canelo, what are you doing back there? Trying to come through and knock my water over? They told me nothing except I violate community guidelines. So they didn't like give a timestamp or anything like YouTube does. Of course, it's wrong anyways. What's up, the Endless? How you doing? Saw puppy ears. Yeah, she's back there. Well, she's in front now, but just chatting, my friend. Is it hard to do clean skills after you got messy on your hike? So it wasn't too bad. Canela, no. The collar I soaked in the sink with hot water and then slowly cleaned it with soaps and all that. And then him, I got a warm cloth and wiped him off multiple times before I wiped him off with, what do you call it? A soapy wash rag thing. And then rinse that off. They didn't tell you anything. Okay. It had to have been because it had something in it. That's the only thing I could think of. Because in my mind, that would be them saying it's not safe. And I can get that. But when YouTube accuses you of something you know you didn't do, that makes no sense. So now you know, Paul. If you're showing one, make sure that and it's loaded, make sure that isn't the one you're showing. That's the one in your pocket or beside you, you're not touching. That they don't see on the camera. Yeah, that would be my idea. It's because it was considered unsafe in their book. The thing is even YouTube, if you touch something, it just gives you 24 hours. Well, mine has always been more like 26. They're slow pokes. Anywho. Canela, what? Why you went out already? Oh, you went out already. Huh? Let's see. Sleight of hand, this sucker out of there. What do you mean? Sleight of hand? Oh, yeah. Right. Oops, not that one. Right, Canela? Dornberger has a super obvious loading chamber indicator. LOL. Okay. Ruger LCP. Canela, do you want it or not? Be good, Canela. All right. Oh. And again, YouTube, see what that sign says. Not for sale ever. Same with that one right there. Not for sale ever. SR40. I'm not even sure what that one is. Is that the stainless one that like bad boys use? Yeah, I need to get on there on Twitch here. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Because today's Monday, right? Yeah. I'll see about getting on there today. I go on enough that it never reminds me and says, hey, you need to get on. Versus Papa Pew Pews, he's not on a lot on Twitch. And so it'll send him reminders. Hey, you need to get on again. I've never gotten a reminder yet. Anywho. Alrighty. Put that right there. Comes in stainless, but mine is all black. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, excuse me. Trying to think. I got to... Oh, you know what? After I'm off this live, I need to contact my dad. Comes in stainless. Okay, that one I read. It's one thing. You can always be up with the conversation on when it's so little of people in here, but it's all... Like some of these are people from a while ago that's been subscribed for months, and that hasn't been on here in months. I noticed they've been doing that. They've been pushing content to older subscribers, but not any new people. unfortunately. And my dog's scraping on the outside door now. But I can't let her out because the donkeys are running around. I actually need to let both of them out the other day when the donkeys were out. Boy, them donkeys went crazy. They do send out notifications pretty good over there. On Twitch, yeah, they do. That part's right. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, it's right on the money. Hey, what's up, Joshua? Do you have any experience with Palmetto State Armory? PSA. I have one. I didn't buy it from them, though. I have a rock, a 5.7 rock. It's in a soft case over there. I've only shot 2 mag worths in it, and that's all. It had no issues with the 2 mags. No complaints. Pretty light, not quite as light as my FN 5.7. I haven't had any issues with it. But again, I've only done 2 mags. Usually says I only get about half of the notifications for your channel. Yeah, and then if you do them, they're like an hour late, right? Or more. That's the thing too. That's another thing that algorithms are having problems on. When they send the notifications, it isn't as soon as I start my live. It's throughout the live they send them off. Sweet, I bought a dagger for the personal conceal. Nice. I hear they're pretty good. Now, I'm not sure what would be better, an RXM or the dagger. The Ruger RXM? Not sure. What's up, Travis? PSA have great products. I have 6 different PSA guns. Awesome. Yeah, I don't have a lot of experience with them. Eventually, I'll probably get an RXM and a dagger and maybe do some comparisons. I know they're pretty comparable. I would probably say the Ruger might pull ahead a little bit, but I haven't shot either. I've handled the RXM a couple times, never shot one, just at stores and whatnot. The dagger, I did mess with one, but it might have been an older dagger. I'm not sure. Might have been the same. Maybe they only have a Gen 1 right now. I'm not sure. Anyway, Murray, what's up? Hey, get you back again. I'll show you. I did not get the notification that you was recording. It's YouTube, Murray. It's for YouTube. Sometimes they're very late when I get them. Yep. Yeah, see, Murray didn't even get one. He probably was doom scrolling, as they say. I live 2 roads away from PSA store here in South Carolina. Awesome. Or maybe not, though. That's bad for the piggy bank. Now sometimes now I'll see you jump on, then I'll hurry and finish what I'm doing so I can sit and chat for a good second with y'all. Yeah, I'll do that, or I'll put my earbuds in while I'm washing dishes or something, or making supper or something. I'll have the phone off to the side while I'm frying whatever. Joshua says, bought a couple summers ago with close to 1K rounds through it. Flawlessly. Also had the Vortex Venom Red Dot. Absolutely love it. Yeah, I have the Venoms. They're up there. There's 2 boxes up on the top here. They're right there. There's a black one and a greenish one. Those are going to be for my Canik TTI Combat and my Canik Meta SFX Signature Series. No, I didn't like you going to just go on YouTube, or if I don't just watch 5 seconds of school, that's just dumb. I'm not sure what you're meaning, Murray, unfortunately. What's up, Arizona Gunboy? See, he's another one that has not been getting my notifications either. Happy New Year. Pleasure to see you again. Awesome, Arizona. I have been going lives, but YouTube has not been pushing our content, everybody's content, really. If it has to do with religion or 2A content. Appreciate you coming by, bud. You're up by Scottsdale, Phoenix? I forget. One of these days, we got to hook up. Or maybe you Prescott. There's a couple of them from Prescott that are in here. Yeah, usually I'm here just for not typing. Yep. Liberty says, I just did a review on a Rock Island STK 100, basically Glock 17 with a metal frame. Ooh, that sounds nice. Let's screenshot that. I'm going to have to look that one up. What's up, Ralph? Hey, buddy. Should we listen to the chat? What I cook while I cook dinner? Yep. You have any Browning, BBRs, or similar? I do not own one Browning. I don't have a Bernelli. I don't have a Browning. I don't have a Keltec. And there was one other main brand, a Bergara. I guess that's somewhat main, or a Tika. There's obviously all these other oddball names, but like some of the main big ones, I do not own some of them. I just wanted to pop in and say hi before work. God bless. Thanks, Josh. I really appreciate you coming in. I'm from the Mesa area. The Mesa. There we go. I knew it was somewhere around there. Just stopping in, hitting the like. Awesome. We got 35 likes. We have a decent amount of likes in, so people have been flown in and out, but we've only had max 16 people in here at once. I saw it for just half a second or something. Might have been a little more than that. Then it dropped to 14. It's been at 11 to 9 back and forth for a while. It's weird how I used to get, 253, 400 on that counter there, but yeah. And are you familiar with Dillinger Firearms? Dillinger? No, I'm not. No, where are they made at? In the U.S. or no? I've never heard of Dillinger. That's a brand that's kind of an oddball, I guess. Like Phoenix Arms is another one. They're made here in Arizona. They make some 22s. Are you feeling familiar with the old-fashioned AK-47? Old-fashioned AK-47? Like the underfold? I don't have one of those. I mean, we've got the one right there with that Russian red. I agree. I remember coming in when you had hundreds of views. Yep. Yeah. Those were the good old days, even though it was only like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. Way older brand. A Dillinger. Yeah, I've never heard of that one. I don't think so. Is it from like the 1800s, early 1900s? I might have to look that one up. Let me screenshot that one. Cha-ching! There we go. Let's see here. Oh, I guess you haven't seen that YouTube video where people took the very first gun sale, took it off and put a 1947 in it. Old fast AK-47. Yeah, I have no idea, Murray. It's a person, I'm sorry, but he designed some 1911s and rifles. I figured it was someone's last name just because like Browning is, Ruger is, some other brands are people's last names. But Dillinger, yeah. I mean, it kind of tickles a little bell back there, a little nerve. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm getting really tired all of a sudden. And it's only not even 7, almost. I'm about to close my eyes and sleep. What's going on here, folks? And if I would drink something like coffee or like cold tea, it'd probably wake me up too long and I couldn't go to bed. Oh, would not be good, mate. Do you mean John Dillinger? That might be it. If it's the same last name, it could be. I never hear people speak of his guns. I wonder why. Maybe they weren't very good. Or they're rare, maybe. I actually thought you seen that video yet. Turn the old-fashioned looking gun into a grand old French breaking. New looking, but it's old looking at the same time. And then what's wicked? Sorry, that did not come through right. Whatever that writing was. No caffeine for me after 2. I've been noticing it's about 3 or something like that. 2 to 3 for myself. Because I had a tea the other day at like 3 o'clock. Was it about 3-ish? And I stayed up pretty late. It wasn't very nice. Show's only 3 people in here. Hey, yeah, Paul, Murray, and Zero are the ones talking, so maybe it is only 3. It used to be that I could have caffeine if I went to sleep before, like maybe an hour before. Christmas foods. Not sure. And I tell everyone was John Mosen Browning. Correct. He was one of the main designers. You mean like those single-shot pistols, Paul? Those are called Derringers, not Dillinger. I've heard of Derringer, yeah. That was someone's last name as well. I have a Derringer, but it's not a single shot. It's a North American Firearms. It's a 5-shot 22 Magnum. No endless. Those are Derringers. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Yeah, I got to look that one up. I took a screenshot of it, so we'll see. Excuse me. Wow. Where's my tablet? I'm going to look something up here real quick. Do you have any type of weapon that has a skull on it? No, I don't. I'm not into skulls because that's kind of more not my genre, being a Christian or whatever. Hey, what's up, Johnny Bad Blood? How's it going? We're just chilling here, talking to you guys, chatting with you guys. Appreciate you. If you guys have Twitch, appreciate if you could follow me at Twitch as well. Over there, you can touch firearms in a safe manner. Unfortunately, Paul Wick according to them, did not do something in a safe manner, and he got blocked for a week. I guess he's probably still off. So you kind of have to start out explaining gun safety and then show them they're all empty, I guess. That's what I do. What's up, Ryan? How's it going? Selling Scott. Pretty good, chilling, cooking dinner for the fam. There you go. What you guys having? I haven't ate yet. He did work with Colt and the Thompsons. Yes, he did. Browning did. John Browning did. Or you're saying Dillinger. I'm pretty sure Browning helped a little bit on some stuff. There was like 3 big manufacturers, and they all helped each other out. Never serves me correctly, John Dillinger was an outlaw during Prohibition. Dillinger 1911 A1 machine pistol looks insane. Gotta find one ASP. Pork chops, green beans, and salad. Awesome. That sounds good. I'm looking them up now, guys. John. I almost put Dillinger. Dillinger. Here we go. He was born in 1903, June 22nd. Died July 22nd, 1934. He wasn't very old. He was 31. Pretty well. Got a Chevy Silverado 2000 model. Awesome. Eastern Europe, correct? Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Sure enough, he was a notorious American gangster and a bank robber. Canella robbed 24 banks and 4 police stations. Let's see. Led to petty theft as a child and troubled in school. He joined the Navy in 23, so he was 20 when he joined the Navy. What you doing? We're chatting. We're looking up this guy's name. Canella, no. We're looking up John Dillinger's name. They nicknamed it the Room Broom. Room Broom. Let me see. Let's see what I would look up. Heavily modified Colt 1911. John Dillinger's heavily modified Colt 1911. Wow, it has a 4-end grip on it. That's illegal. I hear you posting a video tomorrow. I meant live stream tomorrow. Hopefully. Sometimes the old brain bucket works, Paul. Sometimes. What we doing, says the other Evan. We are chatting about this guy, John Dillinger. He has a Colt 1911 that he modified heavily. It has like maybe a 30 rounder in it, 20 rounder, with a compensator on the front and a forward grip. See, this is a tablet, YouTube. We aren't touching any firearms. This is a tablet with a picture of a firearm. That's it. Yeah, I know, right? That's weird. It's got that broom handle on it. Vroom, vroom. Yeah, paperwork on a lot of the pews you're seeing, I think. That's the one I've seen right there. I just typed in John Dillinger's 1911. Let me see if I put in firearms. Let me go underneath images. Wow, yeah, I know, really? That looks crazy. It does. Okay, here we go. Here's a lot of them. CPS. Oh, sure enough. Look at this, guys. Okay, YouTube, this is, again, a picture of firearms. There's what he had. He had a Tommy gun, a single shot, 20 gauge, it looks like. Some auto rifle, hunting rifle, some short shotguns, some police positive right there. All sorts of stuff. A mask. Look at that. He even had a Norinco. That one way up there is a Norinco, it looks like. A 33 TT. Oh, that was a 38 Super? Wow. Canella. That's crazy. Gotta go get my doggy. Oh. Canella, what? What? You can't go out. The donkeys are out there. You can't go out. No. Let's see here. That looks great. Yep. There's some Colts with his name on them floating around and a few revolvers, I believe. Probably. It shows some revolvers in the picture here. It shows It looks like a police positive Colt or something like that. And then some other Colt. They're probably all Colts. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 revolvers, I think. In 1911 styles, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 that look like those Norinco, kind of like a Norinco, what do you call it? The TT-33s. He had a sawed-off Sweet 16, it looks like, Browning. And the butt was sawed off. He had a Tommy. This looks like a Remington 301, was that? I'm not sure. Not just a picture, but an educational historical picture. There you go. Super rare, but museums don't have them there in circulation. That's weird. You'd think museum would want them. Glock gun chart. That's what I need. I need to study that because it makes no sense, the numbering system. It said that he had over 100 that got lost in a boating accident. They don't have the 22LR in here? Oh, there it is, the G44. That's an interesting picture. Can I download it? Push and download, share image, copy image, downloads image. There we go. It's a breakdown of all the current Glocks. So the Glock, they have a G20, a G29, and a G40 are all the 10 mil. Mine's a G20. G29 is teeny. The FM57 hold up to its height. Johnny, I would say it does. I have it. Mine's a Gen 2. YouTube, or not YouTube. When I lived in California, they didn't have the Gen 3 on the roster, but they had the Gen 3 out. But they didn't have the Gen 3 on the roster, so I had the Gen 2. Still nice, though. I like the look of the Gen 3 better. See y'all tomorrow. I can have a great night, y'all. If I can, have a great night, y'all. Okay, thank you for coming by, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you for liking. We almost have 40 likes. We're at 39 right now. Let's see. Definitely keep your eyes peeled when looking at old boomsticks. Find something you weren't expecting. All the time, buddy. My G30 runs 10 mil, and I have the G40. A G30, according to this, is 45 auto. So did you change the barrel? It looks just like a G29. Same body print. At least according to the pictures here. Right here. It's saying the G30 is a 45 ACP. Hey, what's up, Russell? Did you just get an alert now? What's going on? Introducing the Glock Summer Special. Oh, these are the oddball, the 17C, the 19Cs. They're the compact, right? The C stands for compact. A barrel and extractor swap. Yes. Oh, there you go. You have a good day. It wasn't too bad. I went to Bisbee, Arizona. I need to post the shorts of the work I was doing, at least some of it. Did a job in Bisbee. They wanted me over there at 10 a.m., so that's when I went. And then afterwards, I went to a customer's house to look at some stuff to get some quotes together. And then I was over there like an hour or more. And then what else did I do? Went to the bank and to the property manager that takes care of my property here to pay rent. Hey, Russell, the C is for comped barrel. Oh, yeah, because I almost got a G20C. But it was like $100 more, and I was already paying quite a bit for this already, especially because it's Cali. Like, nah, never mind. The 20C. Like, I don't want to pay the extra. I figured it meant compact. But then they have the X too, the 19X and the 43X. They have X versions too, I guess. Hard for me to follow them, especially since I don't have any other than the 20. Is that one a Springfield? Oh, that's an XD Springfield. It's an FN Reflex Glock. I don't know what that one is. Oh, that's a CZ. Did I just miss something? Did I just miss something, mate? Of course, they have the what you call it out now, the 6, the Glock 6. Do you remember Keegan? Keegan Hendricks, maybe. What's up, Leon? What's the most ornate or engraved side by side you have? It's a Beretta Silverhawk. Here, I'll switch the camera for you. It's a Beretta Silverhawk 10 gauge from 1960. I don't have my light in here, so I have to turn the flash on. I think I know how to do that. How do I do that here? Where's that at? Somehow you can turn the flash on. I've done it before. I think you have to have it that direction. There we go. That one right there. That one. It's got a hawk on it, a coat of arms, a helmet. It says Silverhawk on the bottom there. On the sides engraved. That would be my most engraved. I have a slightly older one that has a little bit here and there on it, but not as much as that one. We're at a Silverhawk 10 gauge. What's up, Matthew? Good evening, gentlemen. I'm getting over a cough. Hope everyone's doing well. I have a raspy voice other than that, but really want the 31 Gen 5. Let me see what that one is, bro. 31 Gen 5. The 31. That's a 357 mag. Yeah, there you go. I have a Glock 43. I'm looking for a factory 43X frame for it. Glock 43 is... Huh, this list doesn't have a 43 on it. That's weird. Oh, there it is. It's a slimline. A G43. You want the X probably because it's a little bit bigger, huh? Oh, I should remember that. I remember what a 43 is. I saw another video of Kentucky Ballistics. She has armed to the teeth. Yeah, he is. And do I remember Keegan? Unfortunately, I'm not sure. Maybe. YouTube's been funny of late, so it's a little hard to remember. Yeah, 357 SIG. Did I say mag? I probably did. Yeah, the G31, G32, and G33 are 357 SIG. The G33 is small. That thing would be snappy in a 357 SIG. They even have 45 gap. I guess they are the one who developed it, right? The GAP, the gap cartridge. I think they are. Oh, I just got a message from Real Gun People on Instagram. Let's see. Liberty 76. Try every gun part. Remember X Apex and Sarco are the best. I need to look those 3 up again, or 4, for a couple things. X has a longer grip and holds more rounds. It probably stands for extra, I guess. Slides are interchangeable. Awesome. What's your favorite food? Murray, it would be Chinese and Mexican. I love those type of foods. The 48, I really like it. Oh, it's someone's, see if I can get this to open here. 48. I'm going to have to look that one up. Do 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 I'm gonna have to look up the 48. I forget what it is. Let's see here. So I have to sign into something here real quick. It's voting for something. And for some reason, let's see here. I have a Chinese for lunch and Mexican for dinner. There you go. A question: what is your recent food? And also, I love my Chinese. The last food I ate was pizza. Ma, you have a low bass voice. Yeah, I do. I have a really big voice. Well, right now it's because I have a little bit of raspiness, so I'm able to do a little bit of that Celtic sound a little better. Single stack 9mm slim frame. Yeah. I was but on a 19. Interesting. You own any Rossi? I do. Um Here, let me move my chair here. Wants a pineapple? Right there is a Rossi 3030. It looks like a 336 Marlin. It's a Rio Grande Rossi. I've had it since 2013, end of 2012, something like that. There is also Liberty Tree, specialized military surplus. I have heard about that one, Liberty Tree. Yeah, we do very deep here. I just lost it. Where'd it go? It's saying I don't have the right password. We got Rossi make lever action 22s. I think they do. Pretty sure. They make 22s, 30, 30s, 357 Magnum, 45 Colt, 44 Magnum too, I think. They're kind of cheap. Which? The Rossi 22 LRs? Maybe. Price-wise? Maybe. Quality? I don't think quality-wise they are. At least not for my 3030. Of course, it's an older one. It's from 2013, 2012, so cheaper than Henry. Price-wise? Maybe. Quality? I would argue that my Rossi's better quality-wise. That Henry up there has been giving me problems like crazy, that 22 Henry. And we need to send it in. Revolver and a 410 single-shot shotgun from Rossi. You got a Rossi revolver? What's up, Ace? How you doing? Ace Kelly, what's up? Thanks for coming by. Appreciate you showing up. Double tap that screen if you could. I'd appreciate it. Yes, that was me trying to sign in. Let's see here. Who's this person? Someone told me about this. Awesome. How can we help you? So we talk about guns on this channel. We talk about hunting, hiking, all sorts of good stuff. We do post gun content as in shooting. We also do hiking content on here, cave exploring, mine exploring. I also have Twitch, which is this account here. That way you can actually touch stuff over there. I also have another channel that is strictly outdoor. The revolver's super sturdy. It's a 38. I've never had issues, and it's no model older series. I've loved to pick up a 44 Mag Henry. I would suggest getting this instead, a 44 Winchester. Way better. What's up, Dustin? How you doing? Appreciate you coming by. The one that you told him about it. Oh, possibly. So got a break in Tisa's 1911, about 300 rounds. Steve, I don't know. I got mine lightly used. It pretty much looked brand new. My Tisa's double stack 1911 Night Stalker. It likes 124s. Brantley says, which do you think is a better Glock clone, Stoger? Honestly, I don't remember what a Stoger looks like. Let me look it up real quick. I haven't seen one in a while. It's newer than the Dagger, if I recall. Maybe not, though. Oh, did you get the cap cut payment issue sorted out? So, Russell, what it was, how was it? My subscription for the 1 month ran out, and I thought I had it on auto, but I guess since I talked to them about needing to, that I got the wrong one, they must have canceled it for me, because they said that it needed canceled first before I could apply for the year, and somehow got selected for the month by month. So that's what it ended up being, Russell. It just ran out, and I need to renew it. Hear good stuff about the Stoker. Yeah. Doing better, sir. Just got out of the hospital today. Dustin, what happened? Let me type in that Stoker, by the way. The STR Strybarg started coming up. Strybarg. It's a Strybarg, isn't it? Stoker. There we go. Images. The one I don't really particularly like the way the handle is, the shorter one. It looks like they have a variety of versions of it. The tan one looks cool. The dark earth. I mean, they look nice. But which one looks more like a Glock? Probably the PSA dagger would be my guess, but maybe not. Okay, glad to hear you got this sword. Yeah, thankfully it wasn't something major. Not so much about the stuck daggers. I have a pressure sore on my butt, and it went septic about 16 some. Ouch, dude, that's not fun. Do you do a lot of trucking or horse riding? Let's see, the Stoker. Let me put on here Stoker that versus PSA. I almost put bagger or gagger. Dagger. There we go. It looks like a lot of people do videos about them, comparing both. This one's comparing the Stoker versus the G. I think it's the G3C, probably the Taurus. A paraplegic. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that'll do it too. Or bed sores. It's pretty much what that would be too. Paraplegic is from the waist down, right? And quadriplegic is the whole body but the neck. If I remember correctly. There's the RXM. Or no, that's the dagger. Yeah, I'd say the dagger looks a little bit more like the what you call it? A Glocky. Yes, sir. I was looking at cowboy boots, probably getting Ariat boots. Ariats are nice. I have a pair of Ariat knockaround boots. They're like a soft heel. They're not like a big old heel. I just picked up a pair of Double H lightly used. They're like I had when I was a lot younger, which I have some there in California, just like them. Double H Aero Glides, size 10, 10.5. These are soft toe. My other ones were steel. I got them for under $50 before shipping. What's up, Peaceful Pagester? Pagester? Yeah, Pagester. How you doing? Appreciate you coming by. 44 likes. Wow, guys. I have to go. Okay, see you, Murray. Thank you for coming by again. See you tomorrow, hopefully. Oh, excuse me. This one, oh, that is a. I was gonna say that looks like a 365. It is a 365. Peaceful says not good. You're not doing good. What happened? Anything I can help with? Maybe you being in here, we can cheer you up. I was between that and Tony Llamas. Tony Llamas, depending which ones you get, ooh, they're pretty pricey. They're kind of known for being a little pricier. What's that thingy? That thing looks cool. What's he crying about? You okay, bud? I don't know what that is. I was looking at a dagger on GB for under 200 cheeseburgers. Really? Never seen one that cheap. I mean, for me, if you look at these two, I know which one I'm going to choose of those two. The Stoker Compact, or whatever the C stands for, versus the Dagger. I know which one I'm choosing of those. I would choose the Dagger. It looks way nicer in my opinion. This is a tablet, YouTube. We're not touching any firearms. What's up, Copper Top? Okay, this is between my last comment and why I sent the crying one is because I have to leave. Okay, so yeah. The frame to build on, but I'm good on the whole gun. On the Dagger? Appreciate you coming by, Copper Top. How you doing this fine evening? You gonna go live later, probably? 259.99. Cheap bugger. Nothing much. Working on Renegade Reaper Kill website. There you go. I need to figure out how to do my stuff. I'm just at a loss how to do it. I have a feeling I'm going to end up wasting money on something and not even know how to run it. What happened here? Yeah, I know that. And I already had it set up with a backup. Okay, this is confusing. Payment is due. Yes, it is. It's due on the 10th. My PayPal credit. Paul says Copper Top. Well, if you have a friend with FFL, you know where to pick one up now. I also saw Kentucky Ballistics empty clip on FRT, I think. I don't know if he actually has ever ran an FRT in his channel. I don't remember ever seeing one. But you're not much of a Glock fan. I'm not a huge Glock fan, no. Well, PSA dagger. I'd get a dagger, no problem. Let's see here. Well, we are hoping in 3 to 4 months to have more content creators on the website. That'd be nice, Copper Top. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm afraid, that I'm going to do something stupid. I'm going to mess something up and be locked into something that I don't want, if that makes sense. Let me see here. Where's Sizzles? Do I have Sizzle on here? I don't. Cover Top, keep us posted. Yeah, that'd be great. Maybe it was someone else. It's wicked. What's up, Joe Bird? I'm pretty sure I've never seen Kentucky Ballistics with an FRT on his channel. Pop out, rock out bar. What's up? How you doing, Dallas? Appreciate you coming by, buddy. I have only gotten one alert from you the last couple weeks, so it's probably YouTube. And I didn't hop on that one, unfortunately. McGiddy. Making money, making money. Oh, is that part of a song? Dabbing sideways, ooh, hanging loose. It's all good. Awesome. You know how YouTube is right now. It's not pushing anybody's content. We autocorrect went crazy. Yep. What's up, Joe Bird? Joe Mama, Joe Daddy. That's weird because I had it on backup. I know it was declined, but yeah, I'm trying to figure this out here. Anyways, I followed you on Twitch. Thank you, Jaybird. I have to say something, but I don't want to type it again. And some guy blowing coyote up 50 BMG, not much left of the coyote. I saw one of them. It's called Dude Life. He did one, he missed, and another time they redid it, and he got it, but it blurred it all out. But there's other people who do it too. I forget who the other one is. O Light, O Station, now independent. I have to go through my promotions every day because that's where people that want to collab with me have hooked up with me on promotions. 2 people wanted to collab recently. One was for work socks, believe it or not, or hiking socks, hunting socks. The other one was for some faucet thing with my handyman stuff, but they never responded back, either one of them. Come on, Hangman. You see all this blue in here. Play it cool. Well, if you haven't figured out merch in 4 months, I will know, and Renegade Reaper would be happy to have you. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll probably do something like drop shipping through Shopify, probably a link that'll be through that. I forget how much it is a month, as long as I make enough on my merge after I even pay myself for driving around dropping off the merge, that I'm still going to make something after everything. Because it might end up cutting even, and it's like, well, what was that for? Hey, what's up, Evan? No, it was a mod, but I am not old enough to. Let's see here. They're running some sales too on Merge Shopify. Might want to collab with you on Twitch. Can you do collabs on there? I'm not sure how that works. I know you can do collabs on Instagram, but you have to have enough followers. I don't have enough. You have to have 1,000. I think I have right around 200 now. Let me see. I think I have about 200 on. So I got 2 messages over there. Oh, he just sent that over. That's not the one I was looking for, but okay. Where's that at? I gotta look at that here real quick. There we go. I have 199 followers. I was close. Think you can on Twitch? Probably. I don't know. A lot of them you can. I need to post some more on my Instagram. And then, I don't know if did I post any gun stuff on Facebook? Is Facebook the one that doesn't like as much pew pews? I know Instagram people do it. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm following 527 because if you follow, a lot of times they'll follow back. But I have 199 followers. So we need 801 more. 801 Dalmatians. instead of 101. Oh my. You gotta be joking. Ammo Alchemist just got another strike, guys. So I saw him do a short the other day of him sorting through ammunition and dumping into an ammo can. He just got a strike on that video saying he was facilitating the sale of, you know what? Yep. Contains that facilitates the sale or certain regulated goods like pew-pews, ammunition, or prohibited firearm accessories isn't allowed. He's just taking 9mm, dumping it in an ammo can, coming back, taking 9mm, dumping it in an ammo can. That's all he's doing. It says if you think we made a mistake, you can appeal it. The thing is, they reject within minutes. Sucks. I got a semi-post ban for making a mild joke. Interesting. YP Hyman. I love pew pews. Post kind of stuff on Insta and FB. I haven't done an FB yet. Facebook doesn't like pew pews. That's what I thought. Yeah, when Twitch bans me, it won't even let me log in or anything. Well, that's even worse than YouTube. So you can't even look at other people's content. It's supposed to be up. What up, Hyman? Heinen. This is retarded. This is crazy. I feel bad for him. Ammo's like, I didn't even break the rules. You know, these people haven't even been punched in the mouth that make these rules. That's sad. I feel for him. This is just sad as just sad. I'm neither, but I'm driving this. Just now driving, stop begging, 17. What? Yeah, I'm old with fat fingers. Social media is tripping on the 2A for real. I know, right? There was a way to ban YouTube or boycott them. And then hopefully they would change their rules, and then they would just say, no, you can't have firearms then. This is sad. Which account is this of his? I don't think it says on this. Man. That just irks me so bad because You can't plead your case. When you show them proof, they still say you did it, even though they said you have proof you didn't. You're just starting to drive at the age 17. Awesome. Brentley would be cool. 2-man. Tui, whatever that is. What is it, your account? I just came in. No, not mine. This is Ammo Alchemist. He got another strike. And all it was him picking up ammunition, bringing it over to ammo can, dumping it in. Grabbing some ammunition that he just reloaded, picking it up, dumping it in the can. That's all you see, his hand moving from this little stack of ammo to his ammo can. This little stack of ammo to the ammo can. What's up, Stifler? Just because your mom. Hey, what's up, Stifler? Yep, only had 67 views in my live tonight. YouTube has turned our lives after the last ban, even though they admitted we weren't at fault. Correct. Good night, guys. See you, Hanan. It's like they're trying to run us out. It makes no sense. And if it stays like this, what do? It's hardly worth our evenings to spend 2-3 hours talking when we only get 350, 400 views and no donations or anything. Everybody gets stiff with Stifler. Yeah, there we go. Stifler, what up? Yeah, I was listening to his live this morning when I was cooking breakfast. Stifler Manufacturing, howdy. Oh, man, it makes me, like, righteously angry at YouTube. Oh, yeah, Joe Bird, yep. Oh, yeah. Plan on doing more lives on Rumble. Stifler, nice. I need to start doing some on there, possibly. I've been doing Twitch because you can start stuff there, but you have to do it in a safe manner. Paul Wick found out he had one of them loaded, and they pulled him for a whole week. What I do is I show they're all empty, and I go over safe firearm rules before I start. About 98% of the time, I go over the 4 rules of firearm safety. And I've always make sure they're empty if I'm touching them. Plus, they're already empty before I even start the live. Anyways, this one might get 350 people in. We'll see. We've been on an hour and 37 minutes. It might get 350 max. It used to get, 8 to 35,000. 8,000 to 35,000. That's crazy. They're like, that was just a one-time spike. And I'm like, no, I was regularly getting 10, 12, 13,000 live after live. Oh, there's no such thing as shadow ban. We don't use that wording or something like that, they said. And it's like, well, yeah, you won't specifically say it. What's Vontae want? He's posted something. We went live the other day with only 200 views. Yep. And you probably used to get like 2K or more. What did you say? Hats off to him, I guess. Heavy flow. The gun guy, he did something. Oh, something for a pew-pew blew up in his hand. Ouch. That doesn't look nice. I want to go live on Saturday. Have you gone live before? See if I can load this video. Hold it. That's hilarious. Naughty boy. That would hurt. So that might have said a bad word across there because they're playing some for music. Oh, we got 4 months ago. Okay. Yeah, I remember when you used to use a sound bar and all that. Yeah, I had a sound effects on another phone. It's not worth doing anything like that when all this is happening. Unless it'll make the algorithms go better. I don't know. When they hear noises like that. Possibly. I need to try it again. That phone's dead right now. So, currently putting together a video on what's to come on my channel for 2026. Likely I have some friends with nice collections. You talk about me? You want to come over? I need to post some. I just finished part 4 of 4 of the caverns. Of the Pepper Sauce Cavern Chronicles. That's what I should have called it. Pepper Sauce Cavern Chronicles. And then I need to do my mine exploring on Saturday. And the POV of Skittles. I have the GoPro on his back. People wanted to see that. So it's POV of him walking. Sometimes it'll be a little crooked this way and that way. But It's like right between his head and ears. It's a decent view, it looks like. Oh, Daniel. Hello. Oh, I just said it too. Thanks, Paul. Why don't you go look at my first live? I can't right now. Well, maybe I can on my tablet here. Let me see. Let me see. Man, I'm gonna have to start silencing some of these what do you call it? Discord messaging, because I get so many messages. It's not even funny. It's irritating in a way, actually. Especially on my phone, because they're constantly going ding 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 ding. It's like, no, stop it. Someone got a CZ, what is that, little 32 ACP Scorpion? That's cool looking. One video is going to be dual chrome. Dual chrome. Oh, 2 of them. Awesome. Yeah, I'm going to look it up here shortly. I'm going over some stuff on my tablet here real quick. Tablet's having problems. There we go. Got them all looked at. Oh, let me look that up now. Some good news though. We've reached 3 years of a business and produced. Oh wow! Yeah, I knew the 3 years you mentioned this morning. I was like, great, but 3,200 slides. Wow. I'm looking for a good deal on a Deadpool mask. Stiffer, that's awesome, dog. Growth is shining. Liberty, wrong time of year. It needs to be around Halloween. Although Amazon's got everything. You know, when it ding, you can tap on the message. A gearbox will show up, and you can turn off notifications. Yeah, there's a way. I just haven't figured. I haven't done it yet. Why is my signal so slow? Yeah, we had to check the numbers on our CNC machines on last year. Our second anniversary had gotten to 12,000 slides. Now we're at 32. So you're not quite 12,000 a year then. No, it would be 6 and 6. So you're actually picking up, obviously. Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking there. My brain was going ding dong. Oh. Plus that. Oh yeah, I wasn't thinking properly there. If I didn't, I would be driven crazy. Still forgot a question. Let's see here. YouTube. It's called YouTube, not YouTube. Yeah, so for the first 2 years we did 12K each, and just in the last year we did 20. Awesome. Yeah, that'd be 32. Shoot. Let me see. Let me see if I can find yours, buddy. By the way, Stiffer, just subscribe to your channel. Appreciate ya. Where's that one at? Joe Bird. I gotta look yours up. At Joe Bird. Your last short was... Well, if it's the one I'm thinking of, I already saw that. It was about different trucks, right? Where's that at again? On your tablet. Why don't you look at my first live? Oh, first live. Gotcha. First live. 3 months ago you did one. We'll have to look at it later. We got it up. We'll have to look at it later. We can provide the slide and upper parts kits for a build. There you go. A LMG Stifler. LMG, I forget what an LMG is. Oh, one of those. Yeah. Oh, another one from Discord. Yada, yada, yada. This person's like, I don't know, Sid. What I was talking about would be a 26X frame, meaning set 19 grip with an 18 slide. It would just look like a longer slide, I guess. Interesting. It's like Legos, huh? Legos. All I'm picturing is a SAS in my head. Yeah, even with 55 likes, we don't have many people in here. There's nothing there to do it on. My roommate's having issues over here. I would say what he's doing, but I'm not going to say it on live. It's what a dog does to your leg.
No, tell him I'm dworking. It's called dworking.
Oh, because it's at a door?
Dworking.
No, it's H-U-M-P.
When guys dance like this, it's called dworking.
You're a dork. Yeah, my roommate's back. He got back Saturday night, right?
Tell them that I said hi and that I'm not gay.
He told me to tell you that, to say hi, and that he's not gay. Which he's not. I mean, he's happy, but that type's correct. It's like a saw. Okay, that's what I kind of thought. Canela.
Every time I go to the shower, she tries hopping up on the couch.
I know. Little weasel. Little weasel. Little weasel. Little weasel. I had to kick her off so many times when you were gone.
I'm going to set the hamper up on here.
Yeah. Russell says, hi, roommate. His name is Duran.
Hi, Russell.
He's a Christian brother from Canada. He's a Russell Clausen.
Russell Clausen?
Yeah.
My mom was,
He used to be a Holdeman.
My mom was raised in Canada.
Yeah, my roommate's mom is from Canada. She's a I'm drawing a blank on the last name. She used to be a Torkelson. Not like twerking, like a twerkyson.
Twerking son.
Not a twerkingson, a Torkelson.
She gave birth to a bunch of
I also saw Gunner once upon a time, heavy little bugger with the worst strap in the world. Well, it hurt like crazy then if it's a teeny bad strap. Yeah, some 8 people in the chat, 56 likes. Awesome, guys. That's the most likes we've had in a 2-hour span. We're almost at 2 hours. What heritage is that? She was Mennonite. They were Mennonite. Christian Brothers rock. They grew up Anabaptist Mennonite. His mom did. Well, his family is too. What's up, Coded? Is it like Gunnarsson? Twerkinson? No, it's Torkelson. What's up, Canella? She's like, I really need to go outside. Really? The donkeys are still out there. This is Canella's nose getting in the way. She's being nosy. Canella. Oh. Oh. Christian Brothers rock. That's when you do this. Yay, Christian Brothers rock. Well, so my LMG that I want to build is a hard left LMG build. It's a cool gun with a suppressor at 6x scope and a few other things I want to add. There you go. I'm not sure how it's spelled. Torkel. I think it's Corkelson. Torkel. Possibly. Torkelson. It is. It's a like Clausen. It's a Canadian last name. Let's see if I can find it. A Torkel. It might have two R's. Torkelson, maybe. Torkelson. Torkelson. There's a Spencer Torkelson. He's a first baseman. A baseball player. Yeah, I know, right? That's what it looks like. Spencer Torkelson. No, it's my roommate's mom's maiden name is Torkelson. She's from Canada, and so is Russell right here. Thanks for coming in, Coded. Appreciate you, man. Or gal, whoever you are. He was born in '99. This person. He's 6'1". Let's see. But yeah, this person is a baseman, first baseman for the Detroit Tigers. It looks like he played for the Bostons before, the Mets. Unless those are something else. Not sure. Canada, eh? Eh? Canada. You for Canada, eh? Yes, sir. You for Canada. He actually graduated from Casa Grande High School, Arizona State University. Arizona State University Tempe campus. Huh. Was he born and raised in Arizona then? Casa Grande High School, yeah. That's cool. Yeah, it's with the Detroit Tigers right now. But yeah, different person. It's just what came up for Torkelson. Hey, Jose. Maybe you two would like you preaching on here, Jerome. Well, right now, unfortunately, First Amendment stuff is getting throttled too. Tell me that ain't against our country's guidelines. Yeah. 2A and First Day? I know, right? They're all getting a hit. I could. I never have yet on lines. And we talk about the Bible and about the Lord quite often in my lives. And someone said, well, maybe that's why I got shadow banned too, because I'm doing religious stuff. Who knows? Excuse me. There's a Torkelson funeral home. Interesting. Paul Torkelson, some representative in the government. Said they found some Torkelsons in. Well, that's a first name. Anyways, 2A is supposed to protect this first. Correct. But if they ban the one, then the other's going to go, woohoo, goodbye. Either one of them. It's there to protect the first, yep. It is there to protect the first. Oshie shoots the Mac 9 DS Comp. That's a nice one. It's made by T-Sys. A couple more minutes, guys, and we'll close her down. We'll get to 2 hours and call her good. 57 likes. Appreciate you guys for showing up. Just chilling over here. Excuse me again. Let's see. There are a lot of crazies on here pushing false religion. One is a guy called Wyatt. I'm not sure if I've heard of that one. Sound like Palpatine. What would be something that he says? The Empire. Forget what he says. Stifler, are you still here? I'm not sure if he was not. Before you know it, we will all be 13A. I don't even remember what 13A is. I only know the first and second, honestly. Palpatine, yes. He says, do it. Just do it. Do it. Do it. Palpatine. Something like that. Do it. You'll never be free from him. The Stiffer Masters everywhere. Yes, sir. You preach once saved, always saved. I'm not a real fan. What are your thoughts? That's not biblical. To a point, it is. See, God did say that he will never leave us nor forsake us. And he also said, what I have begun in you, I will continue until the day of my appearing. But he has given us the option to hop out. Because it says, no man can pluck you out of my hand. So say my hand's God's hand and we're sitting in it. And we're saved. No man can come by and say, you're mine. But guess what? We have the personal freedom and free will from God to go, I don't like it here anymore. I want it over there. Boink. We can hop out anytime we want. So it's conditional eternal security. If we are walking by faith in Christ and staying in his hand, yes, that's true. But we can decide anytime we want to go like, yeah, bye-bye, whee! And if you do that too often, there's such a thing where there's no more grace that abounds. That we could continue in sin? No. He will never leave you, but we can leave God. Correct. Predestination? For myself, obviously God knows everything, so he does know if we're going to be saved one day or not. That's true. Because he knows all things. Sorry, it resets at about 2 hours usually. But I do not believe in the thought where when we say, what about Judas? They just say, oh, he was never saved. Okay. And people say, yeah, predestination, where you're bound to be saved no matter what, and it's going to happen. As in a predetermined salvation? No. We all individually have to go through Christ to be saved. It's not predecided. It sort of is, but it all depends on what choice we make personally. Because all of our choices and actions have consequences. So if we decide, no, I don't want to go that way, the trajectory of rebellion takes you where? To hell. The direction of following Christ takes you to heaven. I believe in John 3:16. Correct. That was a good start. It is. Calvinists believe in predestination. Yes, they do. They do. Let me see what the definition is for predestination. Let me look that up real quick. Let's see. But that's not all there is to it. It's a theological doctrine that God has already determined the eternal fate or salvation or damnation of every individual before birth. That's what they believe. It gained popularity by Calvin and Martin Luther. Key tenets often called double predestinated, meaning God actively chooses for both heaven and hell. I mean, it's true that he knows where we're going, but we do have a choice in deciding where we're going. Because we have, I said it earlier, we can decide what we want to do with our lives. Like the freedom Predestination in the theology is the doctrine that all events have been willed by God, either reverence to the eternal fate of an individual soul. Yeah, I do not believe in that. Sitting is a car. Great start to driving a car, but only sitting in the car will not get you down the road or to your destination. Correct. And we know how it is in life. If there's really no point that you're just sitting there doing nothing, you're either going with the flow or against the flow. Because if you just stop, then what naturally happens is we tend to slide back. That's just like a fruit. If it's left to itself or whatever, it naturally gets rotten. A child that's left to itself and not disciplined, it just naturally gets rotten, unfortunately. I don't believe in predetermination either, which is a broader philosophical idea that all events, including human choices, are fixed by an unaltered chain of choice of causes and effect, leaving no room for free will. See, that's the thing. Predestination doesn't leave room for free will either, in my opinion. Oh, someone's doing a live right now. Who's doing a live right now? I'm not sure who this is. I'm not sure who this is. Here's their second live, whoever it is. First live of the two. Anyways, what do we got here? Is it okay to message you later? Have questions? Oh, go right ahead, brother. I'm gonna end the live here like pronto. These usually go about 2 hours. Let's see here. Is he live right now too? No, I don't think Almo is. Jesus gave Peter the keys to salvation, and Peter told us the next steps to salvation in Acts 2:38. About how there's no other name given under man whereby we must be saved. Is that Acts 2:38? Let me see. Acts 2:38. 2:38. Well, that's where it talks about. Then Peter said unto them, repent and believe, every one of you, in the name of Jesus Christ, remission of your sins, and you shall receive the gift of the Holy Ghost. The promise is unto you, and that's for 29 through 41 as well. Where's that one at? I was thinking of whereby we must, not must. That's Acts 4:12, what I was thinking of. Neither is there salvation in any other. There's none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved. That's the one I was thinking of. Acts 4:12. Excuse me. Yeah, guys, there's only 3 people in here. 59 likes. Could we get one more like to get to 60? I don't know if there's anybody else in here. Let's get one more like, folks. If we can, that would be great. That'd be great, as they say. Chain breaker, what's that? Something, I'm not sure what. Don't forget the salad. Cayenne pepper. I see 60. Mine actually shows 58 now. Isn't that crazy? We just had 59. Remember, I just said we need one more. Now it's just 58. There's no other name given to men where we must be saved. The one was talking about. Correct. That was the 4:12. Acts 4:12. It went backwards. Correct. I don't know why I did that. So someone went back in, took the effort to go into that and unselect their thumb. And the name is Jesus. Yep. His name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, Prince of Peace, Almighty God. What was that thing? Oh, it's a PSA dagger. It's a micro dagger. So a fat version of the micro dagger X. The thing looks pretty cool. Yeah, here I was trying to get one more and it went backwards. That would have to be either YouTube pulling likes or someone, went in and unselected it. The Everlasting Father, yep. His name is wonderful, the Prince of Peace is he, the Everlasting Father throughout eternity. His name is wonderful. I forget the rest of it. There's a whole song choir about it I've sang before. First and the last, the beginning and the end. Yep, Alpha and Omega. His name is wonderful, the Prince of Peace is he, the Everlasting Father throughout eternity. Amen. Amen, brother. Preach it. Let me see here. Preach it, brother. I got to return some stuff tomorrow, but I need to message my dad to ask him if I can come over and pick up some supplies, or no, figure out what supplies I need for their deck. Drum the musician. The Rose of Sharon. The Rose of what? The Rose of Sharon. There's a song about that, I think, somewhere. Also, the Lily of the Valley. He's the lily of the valley, the bright and morning star. He's the fairest of 10,000s to my soul. I have all for him forsaken, and all my idols torn by his power. Yep, someone should say something. I did. I was hoping to get 2 more likes, but let's see, what's another one? Some glad morning when this life is o'er, I'll fly away to a land where joys will never end. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away, fly away. I can drum get a witness. What do you mean about a witness? I say amen, brother. Is that what you mean? Lily of the Valley is a good oldie. Yep. Good oldie, but a good one. Not like, Frankie, it's your man. Come on. Or, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell. No, we don't say that stuff here. That's nothing. Nothing to do with salvation. My roommate has something going in the background real lightly. I was hoping to get 2 more likes. We needed 1 more and then it disappeared, unfortunately. Unfortunately, mate. Let's see here, folks. Folky wokies. Pokey smoky little folkies. Do I have my banking app on here? I know I have it on my phone, but let me see. Make sure my finger's clean. You ever listen to the Redeemed Quartet? Yeah, we mentioned that one other time. I do. Is he trying to drown out your singing? Why is the face recognition and finger not working? I see 59 likes. Mine says 58. Yeah, Redeemed Quartet. It's like 4 guys that sing. They recently came out with a fairly new one. Let me bring up my YouTube music. I listen to them fairly often. Now that I can, like the church I used to be at, you couldn't listen to instruments. But, which, hey, they can have their personal preferences, and you decide to not be part of their church or not. Right here, it's backwards though, Russell, but yes, I listen to them all the time. Double tap that screen, EDC. I had 59 likes. And I said, we need one more. We need 60. And then it deleted one of them. Never felt this homesick before. Yeah. Never felt this homesick before. Here's that wedding music I hear. I'm ready to appear. There's heavenly preparations for the wedding celebration. It might be a different song. I had to refresh, and now I say 58, not 59. 59 again because EDC came in. YouTube is taking them from you because they want you to stay. Now let us have a little talk with my Jesus. Once was lost in sin, that Jesus took me in. The guy who sings the heavy bass is this dude, this young whippersnapper. This is an older one, but that fella right there. Are you losing subs? Minty, I've been staying the same no matter if I gain them or not. Minty, thanks for coming by. So, Minty, I have gotten about 17 subs that said in the last 28 days. That's all I've gotten in the last 28 days. And none of them have appeared on my account. It'll go up one down, up one, back down, and then one even lower. That's all. And I told him, I said, what's going on? I'm not getting any subscribers more, even though I've gotten them. Well, this is normal, blah, blah, blah. Of course, no views, of course, and I forget what else. Anyways, a lot of stuff we don't like. Ever since Gemini took over about a month ago. But guys, if you appreciate rocks, rock hounding, collecting, and some outdoor stuff, check out Minty Cactus. He's an awesome channel. Hurting you, that's not cool. I know. I should show you my graphs, what they used to be compared to they are now. I might do a short about it. Not to complain, but just to show them, hey, this is what you guys are doing to me, and so I can give them a link to that video and say, this is what's going on. Look at what I used to have. Look at it now. They keep saying nothing's wrong with my channel. This is normal. I'm like, how is this normal when I used to get between 8 and 35,000 views per 2-hour live? Now I'm only getting 350 people. Yeah. Minty, you have some fascinating rock collections. She does. She was live this morning, by the way. But right now my throat's been a little bit funky, so you might hear it in my voice a little bit. But whoever's new, please double tap the screen. They're throttling me. Oh, yeah. They deny it. They say there's no such thing. But yet some stuff in their wording proves they are. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, please appreciate it if you could double tap the screen. If you're new to the live, I should say. There's our 60. We got it. Thank you for double tapping the screen. We've been on 2 hours and 13 minutes. Let's see here. YouTube don't want to hear the truth because they know the truth shall make you free, and you'll be free indeed. Yeah, not set you free. That's true. Yeah. 61 likes. Awesome, guys. Yeah, we were going singing a little bit there for a little bit. Just started. Where'd it go? Yeah, they deny it, but they can deny it all they want, Minty, but the dumb thing is my YouTube graph shows otherwise. The graph they see as well, and they're like, it looks normal. Well, not normal. Well, you just had 1 or 2 spikes, that's all. No, I had between 10 and 35,000 in my lives for months. Maybe that's what you have to do for start singing. Maybe. Not when my voice is like this. I can't sing quite as well because it's kind of hard for me to hit the higher ones. Possibly. But if you do too much variety, the algorithms really don't know what to do. So they came out with a Christmas one not too long ago. This one's Oh Holy Night. This is a current new one.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is.
There we go. I used to get thousands of views on my rocks. Now I only get less than 1,000. Yep, Minty. So you see, you're even getting affected by it, and you're not even a 2A content or a religious channel. It mostly seemed like it was guns and religious channels, but I'm slowly finding out that it's actually more than that. That happened ever since Gemini is running YouTube's algorithms as of 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. A lot of people are complaining about it in YouTube videos, in YouTube teams, on Instagram, all over the place. It pretty much ruined YouTube. Unless maybe if you're a new creator, it might have helped you. my roommate's singing. Yeah, it's sad. It's very sad. It ruined YouTube. It makes you not want to stay on when you only get 300 or 500 views and you're on for an hour and a half or 2 hours and a half, almost 2 hours and 16 minutes. And then you're not getting new subscribers. You're not getting any donations. Nothing. Yeah. I'm just glad I got as much subscribers as I do have. But I've been trying to get 8,000 for this giveaway the last month and a half. And I've got nowhere. I've actually went backwards in subscribers by about 20, 22, 25 subscribers lower than before. Yeah, it's not very nice. Yeah. Excuse me, guys. You would think they want to help us, but no. So they say over and over, we don't do shadow banning. Why would we want you not to grow? We want you to grow. We're for your channel. Right. If you were, you would push it like you used to, as well as if they're not pushing it, Minty, it's hurting them too, honestly, because they're not getting a cut from donations. They're not getting a cut from the views if you're monetized. So it's like they're just hurting themselves. Jerome, check out FPC Buford Sundays at 2 p.m. Eastern. You can check out my church and my pastor. He preached a banger yesterday. Had me hitting my knees. Minty's like, exactly. Correct. So they are losing money over having Gemini over thousands of channels. They're probably losing 10K a day, probably. I wouldn't doubt it. Or more. Because their content's not getting pushed, either lives or long format. And if it's not getting pushed, they're not getting views, they're not getting money out of it. Let's see, I found out that God answers an email. Oh, he sure does. You call it FPC Buford? Let me see. FPC. Hopefully he's not singing too loud. It'll catch that. FPC Buford. Buford. FPC North Little Rock? Is that it? No, that's a video. These are songs, it looks like, by a person named Elkin and a Bill Kennedy. Oh, I'm looking on YouTube. That could be why. You said it's called www, obviously. FPC Buford. Brentley, good one. First Pentecostal Church of Bedford, is that it? Is this it right here, Brentley? That's what pops up when I type in that website. First Presbyterian Church of Beaufort. I hope he's not singing too loud. It's going to get me docked. That's it? View Spanish ministry page. Oh, they got Spanish too? That's cool. I like it a lot. He says that's it. Oh, let me screenshot that. There should be the 3 little bars, probably has sermons under that. About ministries. What to expect. Well, that'd be neat to see. Weekend services. What will my first visit be like? Pentecostal. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, there's sermons. Jordan Copeland? Is that it? Jordan Copeland? It was posted, that was the last one, number 570. It's called Living in the Fire. Is that the one? Although there's another one called, that was 12/01/24. That was a while ago. This one's called Positioned on Purpose. Is that the one you're talking about? Hope I didn't miss much. Was recording voiceover for my next video, planning on uploading tonight. Not really. We had one new person come in. Well, she's a member. She's actually here in Arizona. Hey, Minty, if you're still here, I actually was kind of near you. I was hiking near Mount Wrightson, but on the Sonoyta side on Saturday. I wasn't on the Green Valley side. There's a Brad Mayer, too. And a Mike Voan. That was first service for after Thanksgiving. But yeah, it's called Positioned on Purpose. Was that the newest one? It's 48 minutes and 23 seconds. Oh, you are here. Okay, perfect. Let's see here. Steve Jett of Beaufort, Georgia. Reverend Steve Jett. Number 914. That was 105, 2025, 2026. That was today? That was just posted today. Keys for an Overcoming Life. Huh, that sounds pretty good. Working all day Saturday. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't work Saturdays. So I went hiking on Saturday with my dog. I'll be posting content about it on this channel as well as my outdoor one eventually. I have part 4 of the Cavern Chronicles done, Minty. I just need to post it. I finished it last night on the live. So one pastor did after our church burned down, the fire one. Oh, okay, got with the rose. Gotcha. Living in the Fire. There you go. That was 12/01/2024. Anywho. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, I hiked up Gardner Canyon Cave Trail. I never saw the cave. I don't know where the cave is. I know where a cave is around there, and I'll probably go there next. It's Cave of the Bells. It's off of road. It's the same road I went hunting off of. I went over there to look at some mines that I found when I was hunting. There's still another set of them I don't want to look at. I would like to look at. I want to look at. Anyways, we got our 62 likes. Minty, can I ask what do you do for work? Any other messages Pastor Copeland preaches is highly anointed? I'll have to look him up. I want to do a little research on him if you don't mind. Who's this person? Surprise, Arizona. Yeah, I'll have to look them up. I like doing research on people to see what their type of person they are, you know? Just like the Bereans did. You know, search the scriptures, see what people say is true. I'm not even sure if I know what she does, Russell. And I've known her for about 2 months, 3 months now. She was on a live this morning. It wasn't a live short feed. It was just like the long diagonal type. Anyways, let's see. He lives what he preaches. That's good. That's good to know. Like like a lot of the core values that I would hold is what I would like to look up on people, which would be like, you know, things about divorce and remarriage, things about, eternal security, stuff like that. Oh, I hope he's not Kenneth Copeland. He's got, unfortunately, some problems. Um, what are some other things? Yeah, about salvation, eternal security, divorce and remarriage, um, women preaching, stuff like that. Work at dry cleaners. Oh, okay. You might have mentioned it in one of your lives before. I just don't remember, Minty. Yeah, I was hiking late enough on Saturday. It got dark on me. I was hiking for about an hour with a flashlight. My dog Skittles was out ahead, just trotting along. He was in a little closer, but not quite too far. He is a man of one wife and nothing like Kenneth Copeland, yeah. Well, not only him, but like, how would he preach? What would he preach about that? Divorce and remarriage. What would he preach about that? What would he preach about? Yeah, eternal security or salvation or I forget what else. Canella, what are you doing? You ready to go out? We gotta put the donkeys up first. Minty, you have a pressing work. Yeah, it's a pressing job, mate. It's very pressing. Don't be hard pressed. Well, I probably should let you go, guys. I've been on 2 hours and 26 minutes. 62 likes, 25 jewels. Appreciate you all coming by, guys. Thank you for coming to Desert Armory and More. We'll go ahead and hang up the coat tonight. What do you want to call it? And I got to take the dogs out, but we got to pen up the donkeys before that. So say goodbye to Canella. Her nose is in the camera there. She's right here. Hey, Canella. Good old doggy. Yeah. Good Canella. Good girl. Anyways, I don't believe he believes in women preachers. All right. We'll find out, I guess. Appreciate y'all coming by. And remember to subscribe to Jerome's Outdoor Adventures as well. And if you are into gun stuff and touching guns on Twitch, you can do that in a safe manner. Anyways, appreciate you all. You have a blessed day, blessed night, blessed rest of your life. You can never go wrong doing what's right. And through Jesus Christ is the way to salvation. Till next time, folks. Desert Armory More is out. See ya.